guys, that gave me an idea for a game that you've never seen in Fortnite before. Get ready for your minds to be blown. First thing I need to do for my crazy map is find the smallest island we've got. And according to this Fortnite wiki, Creative Hub Island C is the smallest island available. So let's see. Okay, it's right here. Okay, I have never even been on this island before. And honestly, that looks pretty huge. I feel like there's gotta be something smaller. Like I'm looking for the smallest mini map. Maybe the shark? Okay, here we are. Let's see on the map. You know, that map definitely feels smaller, but there might be something else. Okay, actually, I think this map right here, this is the Meadow Island, has one of the smallest mini maps. So I think I'm gonna stick with this one. All right, let's clean up this island. This is one of the reasons I don't like these default islands. They have these random trees and rocks on them. I don't know why they put these things here and think that we want them. First thing I need to do is make sure my player marker will work properly for this. Basically, what I'm gonna test here is if you can have two different player markers on different people. So these are gonna be my two different classes. This is gonna be my runner. We gotta find something to be like the chaser. I don't know, something menacing. I could do something like a raptor. I don't love that. This alien could work. Uh-oh, that's the one. Okay, I think I've got this all set up properly. I think the way I'm gonna have this start is there's gonna be a room where someone pushes a button to become the monster, and then everyone else in the room becomes a runner. And I think the way I'm gonna do it is the person pushes the button, and it assigns them to a class, and will teleport them to their starting area, but that will also activate this trigger, which will have a short delay, and then it'll transmit on another channel and activate a damage zone, which will kill all the other players, which will signal this elimination manager, add them to this class, which is connected to the runners. All right, that's not complex at all. So let's bring in Ketchup, please, and see if it'll assign us two different things. I'm gonna become the monster, and then he should die and become a runner. Here we go, become the monster. All right, there we go. Okay, he died, and then he should spawn right over here. Oh, he didn't spawn there. Oh, there he is, way up there. It looks like I became the monster just fine. The Ketchup plays here did not get assigned something. Oh, man. Oh, whoops. I forgot to add them to a class. Guys, I can't seem to be able to get this to work. It works for the monster, but it's not working for the runners. I gotta come up with something else. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm just gonna have another button that I'm calling the runner entrance. And when they push that button, they'll get warped to another teleporter and get assigned their image. Okay, I'm gonna become the monster. Perfect. And then Ketchup plays over there. It's gonna become a runner. Aha! Look on the mini map. We've got monsters and runners now. Okay, sweet. Okay, my next problem is I need to figure out how to tag someone without like having to hit them. So when our icons up in the corner get close to each other, the other player dies. Oh, I've got a good idea. What if I have my arena here? Just gonna use this 4x4 space for an example. But I'm gonna place a mutator zone that only my monster class 1 can activate. And then when the player enters the zone, it's gonna transmit on a channel, and when they exit, it's gonna transmit on another channel. And those two channels will then activate this damage zone that only kills the second class, which is our runners. So our monster should always be safe, but our runner will die if he's in the same box as me. This could be interesting. Let's try it out. Okay, I'm gonna become the monster here, and I should be able to run in between these. Oh, I need to turn off that visual effect. So it looks like me and mutator zones are working. Now Ketchup plays down there. He's become a runner. Okay, there he is. And he should be able to safely run in between these different areas. Okay, it looks like he's safe running in between all those squares. That's good. And if I run up next to him in this square, okay, he's still safe. But if he comes into it, he should die. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm glad that worked. Now, if I run up into his square, yes, he dies. Okay, that's awesome. I'm so glad the mechanic works. Now I want to set up an arena that's basically as big as the mini map, because that's what people will be looking at. I mean, it's going to be hard to look at that little map in the corner, but it'll be unique and fun. Let's get this to the exact center as possible. That looks pretty good. Let's move all of this out there. And I kind of want to make this just fill up the mini map. All right, so let's see. I don't know how big the mini map actually is. It looks to me like it's probably a 16 by 16 area. I've never actually measured it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 15 across. I don't want this to be too huge. I think 15 by 15 is actually pretty dang good. I just don't want this to get so massive that you're running for days. And depending on testing, I may make it so you can run a lot faster too. Okay, so there we go. It kind of fills up the entire mini map. I feel like that's a good arena size. And before I place down all of these things, let's actually put in some walls. I don't have to put in as many of those devices. Oh, you know what I should be doing though? I need to make all of this black. I want this arena to be super dark, so all you can look at really is the mini map. No cheating by actually being able to see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my walls with this block, and I'm gonna make this block very black so that it blends in with the floor, but on top of it, I'm gonna have a yellow block that's gonna be on my mini map and it's gonna outline the arena. So I'm just gonna make the edge here first to really outline our arena here. All right, there we go. Look at the mini map. You can kind of see where people will be stuck and they can't run out. I don't love the green on the outside of the mini map, so I'll put some black over there at the end. For now, let's work on the interior. whoa. Before I get carried away, I think I just came up with a better idea. And like placing these down individually, this could really backfire here. What I'm gonna do is just copy and paste the whole row, and then I can just go in and delete the ones I don't want and like draw out my map. Okay, the arena is filled. Now let's add some hallways in here for people to run in. I'm always looking for ways to cut corners and just make my builds faster, because building takes so freaking long sometimes. One cool thing is we've got this new delete function where I can just outline everything like this and then just hold down my X and it will delete all of that. I don't even have to go in individually and delete this, and I've just figured this out. I haven't been doing this the whole way, but this has made it way nicer now. I can make this really nice and symmetrical by just drawing this out with my select tool. I mean, this is really cool. All right, guys, I think we've got our arena here. It looks really good on the mini map. I think this could be really fun. I gotta extend out this black area because being able to see the grass out here is bothering me. All right, now I don't think on the mini map you can see any grass out there. Now for the worst part. I gotta do all this. Oh my gosh. Problem with this is testing this is going to be such a pain. Like, I would have to go through and test every single square. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Just gonna be very, very careful not to mess this up. I have to really concentrate here. Make sure I get the right numbers on every single device. Man, I wish there was an easier way to like do bulk changes on devices. I don't know how they would do that, but that would be awesome. So I've actually figured out a better way to test this is I'm just doing like small sections and then testing each section out. So I've already tested section 1 and this is section 2. I've also added one cool thing. So when the player gets eliminated, it signals this speaker to play a noise. There's some indication that someone's been caught. Let's test this out. There's ketchup plays when I run and it should kill him. Got it. Okay, and the noise plays. Perfect. So from this point on, it was just putting in devices. A lot of devices, guys. This took forever, but when I was done, I was so happy. Oh my gosh, guys. I think this is the last device I have to put down. This is such a pain. I used over 300 channels doing this, but it's all filled in, baby. Woo! Okay, now I gotta figure out how this game's gonna actually work. I don't really have time to like automate everything, so I think I'm gonna make this more manual. So I'm just gonna build like a little spawn room here, and basically I'm gonna let the players decide what they want to do. If they want to be a runner, if they want to be a monster, it's up to you guys to decide that. So you can come up here and choose to be a monster. You're not gonna start up here. You'll see you have this text here that kind of instructs you what to do. Monsters will have the ability to sprint, but runners will not. If you're a runner, you're gonna have different text like this that it kind of explains what you're doing, but you can't sprint. The reason I did that is because I want the monsters to be able to catch up. I feel like if everyone's running the same speed, then no one's gonna catch anyone. Okay, I need to do 2 more things. I need to fill in the roof here so people can't see the bright sky. And then I need a sky dome device that covers just the interior. And I'm making everything as dark as possible, that when you're running around, you can't see anything. You have to rely on your mini map. The ketchup place is right in front of me, but you can't see him even a little bit. But as soon as I run into his square, he's dead. Oh, this is crazy. Now time to test. So I tested this with a few other runners, and guys, this was insanely fun. It's amazing how fun a little map can be. So here's the code, have fun, and watch out for those monsters.